everybody, to another great episode of Real Life Matters. And of course, I'm your host, DBoss. And of course, you know what's coming next, the RLM tips. And laughter is the best medicine. And I know for a fact it is. And you know, a lot of people don't realize that laughter stimulates many of your organs in your body. Also, laughter enhances your intake of oxygen-rich air, stimulates your heart, your lungs, and muscles, and increases the endorphins that are released to your brain. So a lot of people don't realize that, you know, laughing is good for you. It's good for your health. It's good for your heart. And even if you can't laugh, we'll get somebody to tickle you, you know, and that way you'll laugh if somebody tickles you. And it also makes you lose weight. So, you know, so everybody's now, since I've been doing these tips for the last few months, and everybody's been saying, well, I'm starting to laugh because I want to lose weight and look youthful. So anyways, I'm telling you, this is something here that people have to do on a daily basis instead of mad and angry and at yourself and all that. But today we got a real here pioneer. She's a vocalist, she's a songwriter, a producer, an actor. She's also, she's living out, we're going to find out all about her journey, a woman living out her journey. She has been the dark horse of music since she reemerged in the late 2012, churning our potent songs and cutting roads across commitments. Well, we're going to find out who this trailblazer woman that's doing all this right now. We're going to find out all about her. So with no other further ado, I introduce to you Aisha Belle.
Greetings and love. How are you?
Oh, we're good.
Greetings and love to everyone watching.
Yes. And first of all, we know we hear the accent, but first of all the viewers like to know, where do you come from and what's your background?
Well, I am from the land of wood and water, and you know, that's Jamaica, of course. That's where I'm from.
Okay.
I'm Jamaican, born and bred.
Brad, okay, well, maybe not giving away where you live, but what part do you live? Because people say that's not good enough. That's not good enough. So, what parish? Well, I guess she just froze up a bit, but we're going to find out what parish she's from just momentarily. I should be in. But what we're going to do is we're just going to take a beef break.
Girl, let me find out. Find out what? That you can sing.
I mean, for me, it's not about the money. I mean, whether the money comes or not, at least I can say that I gave an artist a legitimate shot. Us as Black women in a male-dominated industry.
Hi again. I don't know what took place just now, but something happened.
It's okay. It's life. It's real life. So what part of Jamaica do you come from? Because I said that was not a good
I come from East Kingston, Jamaica, but I live in Portmore. I come from East Kingston, yeah, that side of Jamaica.
Okay, so Aisha Belle. So how did you come up with your name?
Oh, I normally pronounce my name Aisha, yes, as the Aisha. I.
Oh,
Aisha Belle. Like so you have to see me all the time. Right. There's Aisha Belle. Yeah.
Okay, Aisha.
Right.
Yeah. Well, I guess a lot of people do that. So Aisha Belle.
Yes.
So how did you come up with that name, Aisha Belle?
Well, I didn't even name myself. My middle name is Aisha. Really? It was like an outer body experience for me. One day I was at home when I was living in another parish, and a voice came to me telling me, because I was searching for a name, because at that time everybody was trying to give me all kind of names that didn't suit my soul. You understand? And one day I was in my
Okay.
kitchen cooking at 6 o'clock in the morning, and I just hear a voice say, it was bothering me, and I say, voice say, your name is Aisha. I'm answering the voice, and it said Belle, and I say, yeah man, Belle, that sounds just like me. Yes man, Aisha Belle. And I'm there in the kitchen talking to myself, and I just held the name to my chest. And when there were some changes going on, I came back to Kingston and I manifested exactly what what came to me that day. So that is where it came from. Is I just take it as it comes, because if the Almighty gave you something, you just go with it.
Yes.
So that's how I got it. So my middle name is Aisha, really. So
Okay.
it's a short name. Aisha is the original form of Aisha. A lot of persons don't know that. Yes.
Oh, well, that's okay. So, so what encouraged you in your journey to become a singer? Was it anybody in your family, or you just that was something that was a God-given gift to you? Like what happened?
My father is a singer. He's
Oh,
deceased. But it's also a gift, because for me, singing is like life. When I sing, I feel like I can float. That's how I feel when I sing.
woo.
And so it is like I can't do anything else, no matter what I can do outside of music. This is what always draw me to it. So I always tell persons it's not a career for me, it's a calling. I can just not, I have to be doing music, I can't do anything. Even though I'm doing a lot of things, this has to be on the forefront. If I don't do it, it suffers. That's how it is for me.
So, when you're in your zone, when you're writing or you're penning your stuff, where do you go? Do you just go out by the beach? Do you go down up in the mountain? Or are you
Anywhere.
sleeping?
Anywhere. Music come to me anywhere. I can be walking on the street. People think I'm crazy. Songs come to me in my dreams. I
Wow.
dream songs like I have to calm myself. I have to like meditate to just sometimes leave it alone, because the songs will just come to me like that. And I write them down. If you look in my phone, if I should ever open my phone and tape the pieces of melodies that come to me in the middle of the night, I would dream see them. So that to me is a first. And then most of the time I'm by myself when I write. I write anywhere. I could be in the bus, something comes to me and I write it down. That's how I am. Or tape it in the
Wow.
phone and people be looking at me like, oh, what's a mad woman there?
Crazy. Something going on, but who cares?
Yeah, seriously. That's how it is for me, man. It's just it's not. Sometimes people say, "Why I can take a break," but I can't help it, man. I can't. Anywhere I am, I write. Anywhere.
Okay, so so who have you worked with in your in the long, your long list? You could say, who have you worked with?
I work with a lot of people locally. I've worked with Shakademos and Plies. I work with them currently. I've songs with Shakademos. In the past, I've worked with like somehow I have a song with Jimmy Riley, right? I've also helped to work on stuff with like Yellowman.
Mhm.
I have collaborations with persons overseas, like a Italian band called Wicked and Bunny,
Oh,
and then I have other combinations and stuff with other persons. So I have a lot of persons that I've worked with, and in terms of production work, I've worked with like China Smith. I work with Computer Paul. I work with all kind of people over the years. So the gamut, I'm growing. It's growing. Put it like that. It's growing.
so a lot of people compare you to
And
Phyllis
how could
Dillon,
I ever
Tina.
forget this?
Huh?
Chalice. Chalice, Chalice Band.
Yes.
If they'd put out a duet album, I haven't sung with them on that album also called Join the Morning with Wayne
Okay.
Harmon. I'm singing with Chalice and Liquor B sing with Chalice. So, that's something to I really happy about, because I grew up with them as they're like icons for me.
Right. So you're always being compared to Phyllis Dillon, Tina Turner, the I3. So how do you feel when people say that to you? Because those are legendary
It's an honor,
people.
anyway. It's an honor. is an honor because look, everybody have stepping stones and people that they look, but look, no, maybe stepping stones not the right answer. Shoulders to stand on. That's the more like it. So like Tina Turner, I always grew up loving that woman. I remember the first time I saw her on TV. I love how she just come across bold, unafraid. Just her voice just cut
I
through
seen her
like
in
a
concert
razor.
live. It was wow.
Yes, why I want to see that. I want to see that. I3s know. Sometimes they say I sound like Marcia Griffiths. Sometimes they say I sound like Rita Marley. Sometimes they say I sound like Judy Moore. And to sound like all three women is an honor for me because I've met them and they're great, great women. You know, the first time I met Marcia Griffiths, I was on tour as a background vocalist with an artist, and she was on this tour with Berries for the love of it. And the lady was so warm. She even wanted me to come to comb her hair in the room, you know. And you know, me did kind of shy them time there. So, but the lady, she was so sweet. She was a sweet woman. And the same thing I met when I met Rita Marley and Judy Moore. The only one I wish I had met is Phyllis Dillon because I just love Phyllis Dillon songs. I love that woman. I love her energies. I love the things she sing about, you know. We need to do more when it comes to female singers, you know?
Yes.
We need to laud them and make the world know how great these women are, you know? And like Phyllis Dillon, we have to do some work where to really preserve her legacy. Because I don't think we talk enough about her, you know? I don't think so. You think so? You think we should talk more about
I think we should talk some more about them. Yeah.
And even do a nice tribute, you know, nice tribute album and a concert, you know, everybody just like, you know where I'm at. You know where I'm at because I love that woman.
All right, so in your journey and along your journey, who would you like to work with that you haven't? You could say three people.
Oh, as a producer, I would love to work with he's gone. There are some producers in the UK that I admire. There's this one called Mad Professor.
Okay.
Mad Professor. I don't know it because I'm in the dub scene. I like him a lot. Another person I like as a singer that I want to always say that these are older persons. I wouldn't mind if I could get a chance to collaborate with all three women of the I3s on a song. That would be and the next person, if he was alive, I would love to have a song with him, is Peter Tosh. I love that. That is another one of my icons. You know, it's so weird.
So you just
the man is gone.
Do reggae music. That's all. That's your thing, or would you
No. I have other persons that I love, but I thought because I'm here and I mainly do reggae, I'm talking in that.
Yeah, that's okay. No, that's okay. No, but that's okay.
Outside of that, I like Anita Baker, the older ladies. Ooh. I don't know. I just have a thing for the older ladies. And there's a singer in the UK that I like very much. Her name is Joss Stone. You know, I like her style and her singing and so. But a whole lot of people. I'm open for all kind of collaborations as long as the persons can sing and deliver and we can have a good chemistry. I'm open for just making great music.
What about the soca scene, the calypso, the soca scene? Are you into that? Or
Alison Hines, I like her a lot. I like Alison Hines. You can't tell me age, don't it? You hear that?
No.
I like Alison Hines and Demi. And there's this girl. What's her name? Patrice. What's her name?
Patrice Russian. Not Patrice Russian, not her. Patrice Roberts.
She and her husband sing together. You're right. And I like this other one. What's her name again? You always see her.
Nadia Batson.
Destra. I like her.
Oh, Destra.
I like Destra.
Destra, yeah. She's tall.
Yeah, I like her.
A lot of people don't realize it until they when they see her in front of you. Then they're like, oh,
yeah.
Because a lot of artists now I'm finding, if I've done a lot of interviews with them, a lot of them are going, some of them who are reggae, they're going with the soca guy, because every time they got to come up with music, because now it's carnival for them there in Trinidad. So every time they got to come up with all the music. So now they're branching out and getting the reggae artists, they're getting some of the R&B guys.
Right, because we have to, it's very important for us to collaborate, especially as a Caribbean community. And it helps to strengthen the music and strengthen that everybody gets to be introduced to every market. You know, and it is a good thing. And we have to do more of that, because what I find is that we spend a lot of time looking overseas and outside of the CARICOM and to do work when we have our own people in our backyard. You understand me? And yeah, we need good, international markets, but
Kess the band.
That's an excellent band. That's an excellent band.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Nappy, Teddyson, all these guys, you know, and they're all collaborating. So it makes their album and their song so strong, because they got their fans, and then more fans. And they're like, wow. Right. And some people bust themselves and they come together with a lot of people. And, you know, it's just so funny, because sometimes you might end up going down to Trinidad, and you might just going down there just to have a good time or something. And next thing here you are cutting a record.
Yes,
with them. And then you're like, well, I didn't come down here for that, but you did. You know, you did it. And then it's going to be released for next year, you know, like for this year coming up, because all the songs, they got to keep, those guys there, they got to keep producing every, you know, so it's not like, you know, sometimes I wonder how did they do it. I guess that when they weren't famous, they have all those songs sitting there.
Yeah, because before, a lot of people don't realize that a lot of artists, before they break, sometimes they have to do like 10 years of work before people start recognizing that so long without the music. Really? So a lot of the old songs finally get live, you know, because this might break you, but you have a whole body of work that is sitting in a corner just waiting to be dusted. I call them the babies that need to be born, you know. Maybe they need a little more breastfeeding and a little more milk, you know, to get to the audience. So you have to go there and go to the world, and then they will come up, you know. That's what happened with artists. Like, you hear that a man is toiling like 10 years before him getting big break. And you know that he's going to have some serious babies around there to, you know, for them to grow up, you know.
Right.
That's it.
So what about the Afro beats music? Are you into that?
Into all kind of music. Music is like, I love you know, I love them, man. I love them. I love Yemi Lade. I love there's so many of them I like a lot. And Samini I like, and there's a singer I like from Ghana, and she's not really Afrobeat, but it's the same kind of, her name is Wiyala. I like her a lot. And actually I did in the past, I did a song with an African brother. His name is what's his name again? Papa Benny. He's one of those old school, but we did a song called Bim Bam Bim. Man, it was crazy. I don't know what he did with it, but it was a beautiful track. But I love them. I like what's this new one? Her name is Ira Star. She bad, you know? She bad. Yeah. You know her? You know her to sing about what song go again? Oh my God. But money. Oh my God. Don't put me on that. When I remember it, I sing it. Her song isn't bad, you know?
So tell us about this song here, Still Make a Way. And we're gonna play it. Yes, people, we're gonna play it. Everybody's gonna know it's gonna get played.
Okay, Still Make a Way is the
Aisha.
All right, is the first single from the album I'm working on called Rockford Heart, because I come from East Kingston. And if you listen to the lyrics of the song, it is a powerful song representing the positive spirit of persons coming out of, what would I call it? No, I don't want to use certain words. The people who know for make blood out of stone. That's the best way to describe it. You know, the ones that come from humble beginnings, but people would have think, so, boy, you're not going to make it. But no matter what happened, it could have dropped stone on them, anything into them, still find a way to come through the cracks. So that is what that song is about. So I write it. It speaks to my life. It speaks to my community. It speaks to any persons from different inner city communities, humble beginnings. That's what it's about. I'm the executive producer on it, as well as the producer. That song take me like, call it like 3 years.
3
Because
years?
it's still right to complete, because I'm like that with some songs. Some songs that come now. Another song I might hear it, I say, boy, I want some horns out. I don't know the horn phrase I want in it. And I wait until the horn phrase appeal to me. And then I go find the hornsman. That is what happened with this song, because the original rhythm was created with Irvin Alaloyd of Chalice. C sharp that plays with steel pulse. I have some real legends on the rhythm. Winston Bowen, he plays guitar, but he's deceased now, and ace bass. And then I add the congos and horns, and then finally have it ready for the road and did the video right after I put it out. So
okay,
that's
so
what it's about. It's about people.
Well, people, you're not going to see the video. You're going to hear the music, and we're going to see how Aisha Bell, if she wants to bop to it or what she wants to do or put an ad to it, it's fine. But you guys are welcome to go see the video after. But right now, we're going to hear this Still Make a Way.
Right. Upon my faces. The far to the crest.
Wow, I love it. People,
thank you.
Gotta go see the video.
Thank
That's
you
a
very
good
much.
meditation vibe song. I'm just like, wow.
Thank you.
So what about this other song
Thank
you
you.
did? Turn up the sound.
Turn up the sound. Oh, that's from my last album. That one is a party song that, that is a rubber dub party. I didn't hear you. Go ahead, please. Can you repeat?
So how am I up with this one? Yeah. Okay. So when you came up with this song, That's a party song,
Yeah.
you said, right?
Right, that's a sound system dance scene song, dance scene. You know, rubber dub party scene, sound
Well, I
system
don't know because
dance, reggae
sometimes
dance.
I like reggae, I like music, but sometimes that dancing thing with people,
No, it's
it's
like, you
sometimes
know,
it's
like
just,
skanking.
oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
You know, like
All right, well,
roots dance with the man
Ruth.
and woman and the sound system. So it's like, you know, steppers. If you know UK steppers, it's similar to that. With the
Yes,
straight four
yes,
beat
yes.
and pumping, everybody a skank. It's that kind of conscious dance then. Put it like that.
So how long did it take you to put this one together?
That one came very quickly. I had a song idea because what happened is I have a lot of songs that people call me and I will write them on dub plates. You know, like dub plate where you do toast and do
Yes.
specials for persons. So I had this song and I begged my brethren to make a rhythm for it. And they just put it on the rhythm and mix it and put it out. So it came out on the album, Hear Me Now, One Woman Army. That wasn't too long. That
Well, I
wasn't
like
too.
the
It
sound.
never
Turn
took
up the
3
sound.
years.
Turn up the sound.
Yeah,
people.
I get a lot of dub requests for that.
Woo!
That one, yes. That
Well,
one
we're gonna hear
that
this.
is
Turn up the
fire.
sound because I can't wait to hear it. I want to hear
Yeah,
it. Then I can put it in my exercise routine.
yeah,
Here we
yeah.
go.
Down. Give them rubber dub, we give them culture. I will love you since both sponsor. This one's there. Gather round. Bundong was importance. Wake the people out of the slumber. Enable system of perfection. Reggae music is the answer. Soldier, selector, or put the good music in the speaker. Make Babylon.
Oh, I hear you singing. You can sing it. You know, I was saying, sing, sing, sing. You'd be surprised. I like
Yeah,
it.
man.
I really like it.
Thank
I really
you.
like it.
As
I
you can see,
really
I'm a
like
little
it.
rebel.
It's like,
Yeah, man.
yeah, it's
This
like, you
one
know
came
what?
out
Back
during
off,
pandemic.
people.
Yeah,
Back off with your bad-minded self. Back off.
yeah, yes.
When you put on
Mm-hmm.
that song, that's what it's telling me. Is
Yeah,
back
man.
off,
I just
people.
turn up the sound, make everything that comes to mess with your balance and what you want, what you're
Mhm.
supposed to be. Step aside and make the music play, and we're gonna turn up the sound and just have a good time. We don't business with you. You go do you. Let me do we. All right. So everything that is against positivity, that's what we call Babylon. You know, that's it. Yeah.
You have to tell them back off. But I really like it. I really like that.
Thank
I really
you.
like that beat. You know, I really like that. And, you
Thanks.
know, you can sing. You
Yeah,
know,
I have to
you'd
big
be
up Purple
surprised when
Dove.
people come on and do this part. So tell
Oh,
us about now the African in me.
Africa and You and Me. Okay, that one is a
The
brethren.
African
And
and you
oh,
and me.
how could I forget about Vuyo? That's my South African brother I do a collaboration with. He's a roots artist in South Africa. You see how me stay? Look how me stay. Forget Vuyo. Oh my, what a anyway. Okay.
Well, we're gonna hear this
Vuyo
one now.
Panelli.
Yes. And how
Right,
long did
that's
it
my
take you to put
brethren.
that one together?
That didn't take long. It's actually coming out on his album in March. He's putting out a Roots album, and that's coming out in March. And that is about at that time. Remember when they were doing these what they call it, xenophobia things in South Africa.
Right.
I wrote it during that time when they were hurting other persons. So I was saying, so no matter what you are, the Africa and you and me, nobody can stop, nobody can erase that. So might as well embrace each other, love each other. So that's what that song is about. Big up Vuyo,
All right.
big up South Africa, big up Cape Town, and Ghetto Sounds. That's the name of the label.
All
Yes.
right. So here we go. Here we go. Here we go. You can sing if you want. Here we go.
I'm singing. I wrote this one with him. So Kingsman, I'm a shop a village. It's kind of low. I'm not hearing this one clearly.
Mm-hmm. It's a little lower.
Yeah.
The other one you came out, but this one is a little bit lower, but it's okay. You can get it.
Is the dub mix that was mixed by Scientist. He's a dub
Okay.
producer, so the emphasis is usually on the music more than the vocals. But the other mixes are coming
Oh,
on the
because you can
yeah.
hear it.
The emphasis is on the bass. Yeah.
It's a good beat though. It's a good. But are these on YouTube? These songs?
These songs, the other ones like Turn Up the Sound, on you can see them on YouTube Music. This one, it's being
Okay.
because it's coming out on his album. It was a pre-release that was pulled back. So
Okay.
it's coming out in March on his album, but the mix is totally different. And
Okay.
yeah,
All
it's
right.
really good. He was a good brother.
Yeah, I like them all. I like them
Thank
all.
you.
And
Thank you.
so what's more on the horizon for Aisha Bel? More. What are you going to be doing now?
I have so much to do. I have an album to finish. I'm planning shows for the road. Because COVID took away a lot during that time. I didn't get to tour my last album that I did. So I'm planning that. I have so much things in the works. Some of them I can't talk about right now. But there will be a number of releases coming out for me, more videos, more collaboration.
Woo!
I have this podcast that I am going to launch. Also to deal with music and just everyday life. People, the same surroundings, still a make away song. And there's an album coming out with me with some brethren in Switzerland. So much things coming up. More music, more
Are you
music.
gonna be doing
More
some acting
appearances.
too, or no?
Yes, I will be doing that also. But there's a project that I'm working on with some persons. I can't really talk about it yet. So I just have to wait until they make their announcements and let the world know about it.
And then you can make your way back here to tell us about it.
Of course. Yeah, I'm happy.
We want to know.
I'll be happy
We
to do
all
that.
want to know what's going on and keep up to date with you. We don't want you to just come on one time, Aisha Bel. What happened to Aisha Bel? Aisha Bel, she's doing a lot of stuff, but we don't see. We're not hearing about
Yeah,
it.
man. Right. Yeah, man. Most definitely I will do that. I will do that.
And your new songs and stuff, because this is what I'm here for, to give the people awareness of you. Maybe some people have never heard of you. And now people are gonna be like, oh, Yeah. And
Yeah,
they're
you're
gonna
always
follow
new,
you
new
along
to
your
the person.
journey.
Yes. You're always new to the person who have never heard you before. So I'm always humble enough to know, say, okay, it's just the beginning for some people where I am concerned. So I just keep going and keep just doing music that speaks to the soul and just try to lift people up as best as possible and wake them up at the same time, you know, because that's what my calling is.
All
Yeah.
right. So are there any shout outs that you want to give to people?
I want to shout out everybody that is watching, Canada, UK, and my UK family, because UK give me a lot of strength more than anything else. Canada, and so much. I just want to big up everybody, and big up what's his name who put this together? Tell him big up, and the girls in Canada.
I
I'll big up
don't
my
know.
family online. My yeah. I'm not really good at the big up things, because I have too many people to
Okay,
big up.
well, a
So I always
shout
say
out
big
to
up
the big up.
everybody. So
Well,
big up
some
everybody
people got
who make
more
things
people to
possible.
big up, and they got a long list than others. You know what I mean? And it's so funny because people be looking in at that to see. Well, let me see if Aisha Bell talked about me or
No,
mentioned.
what I'm
You know what
trying
I
to
mean?
say is this,
No.
that
But
is a lot
that's so
of
just some people just it's just so
that
it
to
doesn't.
that's too much pressure on an artist when an artist have to spend so much time. Yeah, you give to me you give respect and kudos to persons. Because it's not every time you're going to remember somebody's name. Leave it for the next interview. You
That's
follow
right.
where I'm coming from. So, I don't pressure myself on that. I just say big up everybody because I have a whole lot of people to big up from a little bit come right now. So they make me possible.
All
They
right.
make me possible.
So can you tell everybody, and if anybody wants to reach out to you, what your social medias are and where they can,
Oh,
find you?
okay. I'm on all platforms, most of the important ones that they claim that what like Spotify, Facebook, also Instagram, TikTok, it's Aisha Bell Music. Twitter, Aisha Bell Music. I'm mainly on like Facebook business page, artist page, and that's Aisha Bell Music. Instagram is Aisha Bell Music. Spotify, just look for Aisha Bell. Also, I should also would love you people to check out if you're like a producer or persons who make rhythms. I have this vocal pack. It's something different from what you get a song. I have a
Okay.
vocal pack on a site called splice.com where you buy pieces of music.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the second Jamaican to work with them on a New York company. They have a vocal pack with pieces of Aisha Bell vocal that you can use in your productions, all 371 pieces. So you can check that out also, because it's something that I feel that it's something new for me. So I talk about it. So a new venture in the music industry in another way. So I talk
All
about that.
right. All
Yeah.
right. Well, Aisha Bell, it's been a pleasure having you today. People, her music is excellent. You guys go check it out. I encourage people to do that. And I do want to
Right.
thank you, Aisha Bell,
Thank you,
for
DBoss.
coming.
Thank
I
you.
so I can't wait for you to come back because I know that you're gonna have so much things to tell us that you can't
Yeah,
tell us
and I
now because
will.
everything's on shh.
Yes.
But anyways, I wanted to make sure that everybody continues to laugh. It's good for you. Come on now. You can't sit if you don't have anybody laugh, let someone go tickle you. I'm not saying I'm not saying where or where they're going to tickle you or whichever place they will. But anyways, I do want to thank you. Thank everybody for watching and tuning in tonight for Real Life Matters. So just stick around, Aisha, for a minute, and bye for now.
Bye, everybody.
Good night.